Well, folks, when you get something wrong, an honest person admits it. So looking at all things being equal, yesterday comparing Ibrahim Rasool, who got Rasooled out of Washington, D.C. for his conduct that was very undiplomatic and beyond the pale of the Vienna Conventions for what an ambassador is supposed to do. Looking at Nkbisi Jonas, the replacement, on balance, it appeared to be a smart move. Maybe someone more neutral, someone who, when corruption was exposed, made the step not to get involved. At least that's what he said. So, on balance, it looked like a better pick. But I was unaware of some of his comments that were made publicly. I know people make these comments privately. I've worked in diplomatic circles. I have no illusions as to what the ANC thinks of America, which in large measure is responsible for the existence of the ANC government today. Were it not for us defeating the Soviet Union and ending the Cold War, the ANC would be nothing. They would never have been in power. Were it not for some of the actions of Congress in imposing sanctions on South Africa during the Reagan administration, the National Party would never have given up those two things. So the ANC is a bunch of ingrates. But that aside, I know how they feel, and that's not really the issue here. The issue here is what you say publicly. And that's what Nkbisi Jonas apparently said. Watch this commentary. This is vile, repulsive. And when Trump sees this guy, he's not an ambassador. Apparently he's just a special envoy. He's going to be shown the special exit right back to South Africa.
Right now, the U.S. is undergoing a watershed moment, with Biden the certain winner in the presidential race against the racist, homophobe Donald Trump. How we got to a situation where a narcissistic right-winger took charge of the world's greatest economic and military powerhouse is something that we need to ponder over. It is something that all democracies need to ponder over. It is indeed an understatement that we live in volatile times.
This is unbelievable. Is the intent of the ANC to piss off Trump? It seems to be that is the plan. None of this makes sense unless you see this in light that the ANC is completely oblivious as to what's going on, or they're dumb as a box of rocks, or they just want to play the part of martyr and victim. To what end? To please Tehran? That doesn't make any sense either. At some point, we have to come to the conclusion that the people running the government of South Africa are just dumb. Dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. Not very bright at all. I mean, how do you continue to kick the ball into your own net over and over and over again, unless it's willful and intentional? So, at this stage, I'm going with they're just really stupid people. What say you, South Africa? Are they that dumb? Or are they clever like a fox? Because Brazil, Russia, India, China, Saudi Arabia, Indonesia are not coming out of bricks to save South Africa. Not even remotely. Has anyone stepped forward to provide the $500 million a year the U.S. gave in generous bilateral foreign assistance? No, no one. And no one will step forward. The European Union has made promises and loan guarantees. Sure, they expect the loans to be repaid. That's because they want access to your minerals, just like the Chinese. So, ANC, dumb as a box of rocks. Maybe that's what it is. It's just that simple. All their human capital has either gotten what they wanted and left, or died off. Because those left today don't seem to be all that bright. What say you, South Africa? What say you, world? Cheers.